Well, good afternoon, Bill. Good to see you. And we are here to tell you about the next iteration of the Exploring Our Faith class on Sunday mornings. For the next 3 Sundays, we will be together in the basement, in the youth room again. And Bill is going to tell us a little more about what we're going to be doing together. Over to you, Bill.
All right. Thank you, Sean. We are going to be reading short stories for Advent, and we'll have one each week, and we'll discuss what people saw in the stories and how they react to them, and that we've done something like this in the past, and I thought that it worked out very well. So the stories will be available in Fellowship Hall on Sunday. The first story is now available in the office at church. So if you haven't picked up a copy already and would like to do so and take a look at the story before Sunday, you can do that. And the stories are different. They have different settings. And I hope that we will be able to relate them to the things that are going on during Advent. I've included in the schedule the Advent lectionary readings, and we'll try to make some connections with those, and try to find hope, peace, and joy and love in each of the stories that we read. The first story is called The Christmas Lie, and it's written by Dorothy Thomas, who was born in the early 1900s in Kansas. Her family moved to Canada, and the story, the main character in the story is a little girl who I think people will find has some parallels in her life to that of Dorothy. It's an interesting story, and I think will get us off on a good start. The other 2 stories are The Deacon by Mary Gordon, who was, at the time she wrote the story, I believe, an English professor at Barnard, if I'm not mistaken. It's not specifically set at Christmas, but it does have some themes I think that we'll want to talk about. Interesting story. And one of the finalists for the O. Henry Prize in the year 2000. And the last story is called, the last stories come from a book by Michael Linval, who's a Presbyterian minister, and he wrote a book called Good News from North Haven, a fictional town in southwestern Minnesota, a town that has some characteristics that are similar to those of Danville, and he writes about a Presbyterian church in that town that I think we can relate to. He starts the book with a Christmas story, and he ends the book with a Christmas story, and so we're going to read both of those. They're both very short, and I hope that people will enjoy reading them.
Great. Well, thank you, Bill, and thanks for being willing to collect the stories and facilitate the conversations. And we hope to see you all on Sunday morning. All right.
All are welcome.
Thanks again.
Okay.